Hey, what's going on, guys? This is my first stream on YouTube, TempoLion here. Super excited to be here. We are just going to be playing some chess. Hi, what's up? I already see some people in the chat. What's up, Kevin Thomas? How you doing? Silent Salt, what's up, man? People already in the chat. How we doing, guys? I'm probably just going to be playing some chess today. 2400 is the goal. We're at 2372. Not too bad. But we are just testing things out today. It's probably going to be like an hour-long stream, to be honest, but I've only streamed on Twitch before, so this is my first time streaming on YouTube, and let's see how it goes. Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? A bunch of people in the chat right now. I can't even see how many viewers we have, because, like, low-key, my OBS is kind of tripping out right now, but let's see what happens. Let me know if, like, the audio is good, everything is good, guys. If it's, like, if I'm too loud or anything like that. Let me know. Alright, now it updated. It says we got 5 concurrent viewers. Awesome. What a start. Let's go. Alright, hopefully we'll pick up some more people as we're going. But hopefully in like the next stream I'll try and add some music as well. What's up, guys? What's up? And yeah, let's just low-key get underway. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. I'll be trying to monitor it as I'm playing as well. Thanks for all the support on all the shorts recently. I'm going to keep creating more content for all of you. And trying to come up with some new ideas as well. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully the ideas keep flowing. But yeah, we'll play some 3-minute to start. But yeah, let me know if it's like lagging or anything, or if the audio's bad, if it's messed up. If it's all good, we'll just keep going. But I'm playing against a national master for our first game. Wow, rough start, but let's try and beat him. Vlad0924. Okay, so he's playing something called the Tarrasch defense. And that's when you strike in the center with both of the pawns right away. Playing knight c6 isn't the mainline theory, but my opponent is still playing solid. So we wait for him to play bishop e7, and now we want to take this pawn because he just wasted a move playing bishop e7, and now our plan is to play a3 and b4 over here. Okay, so he stops us with pawn to a5, which is smart, but we can just develop our pieces this way. And now we have a pretty interesting choice. So we could play like rook e1 and go for e4 since he's not castled, or we could develop this bishop to f4, which are both pretty solid squares. There's also e3 followed by knight here. All of these seem like pretty reasonable tries. Also b3 is interesting. I'm actually going to play b3. I don't know if it's the best move, but in a lot of these positions, I'm used to putting my bishop on b2 because usually they actually allow b4. Most people don't play a5, but this guy has clearly a lot of experience since he's a national master, and it seems like he is countering us pretty well. But I think our position is pretty fine anyway. So if we play e3, he might play d4 right away. So let's just put the rook on c1, create some threats here. Now we're maybe threatening to take on d5 right here. Hello to everyone in the chat. A bunch of people saying what's good. Okay, queen to e7. I gotta play a little faster, though. This guy's kind of getting me on the clock. But I think knight b5 is a good move, because now we're defending this pawn twice, and we are also maybe headed to d4. Okay, knight there is a pretty solid move. We are always looking for any kind of tactic to try and get in to our opponent's position. We can also maybe just play, like, a4, queen c2. I think I'm actually going to go queen c2 with the idea of going queen b1 and queen a1. This seems like a pretty solid position, especially if we can use our bishop and our queen together in order to attack our opponent's kingside. The only problem we have right now is playing fast, but I'm trying to monitor the chat, trying to play as well, so excuse me if I do not do the greatest in this first game. We're just playing a warm-up, you know what I mean? Warm-up against an NM, like, you know, what can we do? But we're obviously going to still try and win this game. Okay, that's a very weird move. We always want to get our rooks on open and semi-open files. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm yapping too much. Just blundered my pawn on f2. Oh no, that is not good for us since he's attacking the rook as well. Alright, we're going to have to block this somehow and just like play an exchange down. Alright, I'm going to play knight here. At least we're opening up the bishop. He's obviously going to take this. But we do have some compensation, I guess. These, like, pieces are not very well placed. So as long as I am not getting, like, completely destroyed here, we should be okay. Also, some tactics incoming if we play that. Okay, so we can maybe win this pawn already. I'm going to try and keep this guy here if we can and play a4. Try and solidify the knight over here. again, our biggest problem is that we're down on the clock. Like, I don't even mind that we're losing pawns. Maybe we can play here and here. Nah, that doesn't look like the greatest move. Maybe just rook e1 and try and figure something out. Alright, so our queen is defending our rook. We're maybe going to try and play, like, rook to e7. But our opponent is playing some solid chess here. Again, he is a master, so nothing to be ashamed of here. Alright, I'm just going to put my knight on d6, attacking this bishop. Like, my only chance here is maybe some tactics with, like, the bishop, but it's looking kind of cooked here. Yeah, we're blundering so many pawns. Oh my gosh, blundering pawns left and right. Alright, we're going to play queen to d4. Creating maybe some threats, possibly in the future. Okay, maybe this. No, that doesn't work. Alright, we are going to play queen. No, I don't want to blunder my rook. Gotta defend that. It's looking cooked on time, guys. Alright, we have 11 viewers. Wow, I streamed on Twitch, and the most we peaked out was 13 yesterday. So let's see if we can beat that here on YouTube. It's not looking like a good start. Yesterday, I beat a 2,500 for our first game. I was streaming the Collegiate Chess League. And that was a pretty great experience because my team won our first match, which was awesome, against a school in Ukraine. Oh, wow. I'm kind of getting cooked here, guys. And I'm also Ukrainian, so that was a oh my god, I just blundered that. Okay. This is not going well. Let's still try and maybe create like one more threat, like maybe like queen here and knight here, maybe just go for some tricks. It's not looking good though. Like maybe my opponent will just like try and push this pawn. If he takes my knight, I'm just going to resign. It's like chill. I'm already going to preload the resignation cuz he's definitely not blundering mate. Like dude, come on. Bro. What is that though? Check. Alright, now we have maybe something. Maybe he goes here and blunders. No way, right? No way this guy blunders. We have 6 seconds though. I don't even know if that's like such a huge blunder though. I don't know if it's even like winning for me. Alright, check. He's probably just gonna sack the rook and then take here. Yeah, it's kind of cooked. Yeah, this is GG. Alright. Oh, let's just let that flag. Alright, let's go. Let's play another one. Alright, bad start, but like low key. We are trying to get to 2,400 today, so it is going to be more of a long journey rather than just one game at a time. Ooh, how's everybody doing today? Feel free to send me some questions in the chat. I'm low-key still trying to figure out how all this works, I'm not gonna lie, so if I'm missing some of your comments, let me know, because my chat is kind of small on OBS. I also can't see how long I've been streaming for, which is, oh no, I can, right here, 8 minutes. Okay, like I said, probably going to be a shorter stream today, probably only going to be an hour. I mean, I don't even know if that's a short stream or not. How long do most people stream for? Probably for like 3-4 hours, right? But at some point, one day, we will get there. We will also be streaming, trying to do like every day, every other day at some point. Not right now, because right now, kind of getting cooked by midterms coming up. Do I play any other games? Yeah, I'm gonna play a bunch of other games here on stream, but just chess though. I low-key play some Fortnite as well. Haven't played in a minute though. I play on the Xbox. Also I play a lot of poker too. So can you blunder all your pieces? I mean, low-key, judging by the way the first game went, I might be blundering some more pieces today. So hopefully all of you can at least enjoy that. But hopefully we'll also take some dubs. So let's start the second game. We are playing against a 2340, and we are going to play the Slav. Why are these people playing so fast, dude? Where's this guy in a rush to, bro? Does he got like a bus to catch or something? Alright. Let's play bishop b4 and let's ruin this guy's pawn structure. Alright. This position is honestly pretty good for us. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, do I have like queen b6 or queen here? Let's see. Which one's better? I think queen b6 is better because we're attacking the bishop, and if he plays rook to b1, dude, tactics, bro. Knight takes. Guys, are we winning already in this game? Yo, this is how you make a comeback. You lose the first game, you find a tactic, you get a great position. I low-key also just had like queen b3. I don't know why I went for all this nonsense with check. I mean, this is still like better for me, but there was no point in going for all this. All right, we're going to recapture, and then after bishop to b5 check, we're going to play knight c6, and we are in a solid position. Okay, so this guy is trying to stop me from castling, which is a pretty valid try, in my opinion. I kind of want to attack this bishop, though. See what he wants to do. Yeah, let's attack it. Because if he goes back, I can play b5 and take his bishop. Can I blunder the king? No blundering the king today. Well, hopefully, crossing my fingers. I don't know. Loki, from the way I'm playing right now, there might be some kings blundered. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's play a5. Attack this bishop, and then hopefully we are at least going to gain this open file. But he could play queen a4, which I don't really love. So maybe I'm just going to play a4. Because now, if he tries to go here, obviously we can capture. And if he tries taking the open file, we can just play, like, we can trade and then maybe put our rook on b8 at some point after, like, king d7, getting the rooks together. So position is okay. It's not amazing, but it's not too shabby either. All right, queen to b3. We want to trade queens, especially when you're up in material. You want to trade the queens whenever it is possible. Okay, so my opponent is playing a threat against g6, so we are just going to defend against that. He is pushing. Dude, this guy is kind of doing annoyingly well because he has some threats coming. All right, let's just play a little faster. I got to stop yapping a little bit and just play. We are going to try and trade this rook. So if we can play like queen d3 and here, that might be a good idea. All right, let's play queen d3 with the idea of going rook to b1 check. And after king there, we can maybe even play queen here. If we trade the queens, we are going to be happy. I could play check. I don't love it, though. It looks like a decent move, but then g3, right? He's going to play, like, rook f3. Dude, this guy's annoying me. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's play h5 and h4, so that once he plays g3, we can just take. Dude, this bishop is very, very annoying right now, stopping me from castling. Like, that was, like, the one smart thing my opponent did. I low-key, like, cooked him out of the opening, but his bishop is very, very annoying over here. All right, so I can play the move queen to e4, trying to trade the queens. This guy might low-key, like, go for a repetition. Oh, no, he's coming for my king. Uh-oh. Wait, did we just blunder? Am I getting cooked here? Wait, 1 second. I actually got to lock in for a second. Oh no, do I even have a good move here? What do I do? He's attacking this and threatening this, which is literally mate. Oh my god, this is mate. Dude, did I just blunder? Oh my gosh, this is bad. Guys, this is very bad. Oh no. This bishop low-key won him the game. Yeah, I don't even see a defense. This is very, very cooked. Guys, what am I doing? Oh no, we're off to a very, very bad start. Alright, I mean, I guess I'll play here, trying to defend, but this just loses. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. Rook takes. And mate. Or, like, even queen here is probably winning. Yikes. 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 So, someone said earlier, yo, are you blundering your king today? It looks like I am blundering my king in these games. This is not good. I'm going to lose on time, which is probably even worse, but okay. Maybe we're surviving. No, we're not. This is mate. Oh no. All right. Wait, let's look at where we screwed up. Yeah, obviously I'm not supposed to allow queen a6. That's so bad. Queen a6 is just awful to allow. But yeah, here, like, out of the opening, did I have queen b3 instead? Like, why did I go for knight takes c3? Yeah, just queen b3 just wins on the spot, because I'm just winning a free piece instead of going up the exchange. Like, this is still winning, but, like, yeah, apparently here I'm not supposed to allow this. Like, I'm just supposed to go queen takes a3, which would have been a lot better. All right, we already have 79 views. That's sick. And 12 viewers right now. What's up, everyone? Let me know. I think somebody probably maybe from the chat is challenging me. Let me know. If you challenged me, like, type it in the chat. I'll low-key play against people from chat as well. I don't really mind. But right now we are trying to get to 2,400. We're off to a pretty bad start, but we're gonna come back. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta play a couple warm-up games, and then after that you're gonna you know, play better. So, all right. Our opponent plays c5, which is the Benoni defense. The Benoni defense... Oh, no. Okay, this guy is playing the Benko. So that's when you sacrifice pawns to play a very, very aggressive game. That is not the kind of chess I want to play right now. I want to play some solid, some chill chess. All right, so this guy's attacking our pawn. I'm just going to develop my knights and castle. looks like a pretty okay position, but now he is threatening my pawn. Are we just losing this pawn? I could also just play like knight h4. Knight h4 is pretty common in these positions. I hope that I'm not blundering something. Yeah, I think I'm fine here, though. Everybody's playing extremely fast today, though. Oh, wait, bro. I know this guy. Mardon? Wait, I know this dude, bro. I've played against him in like a over-the-board chess tournament. Is this actually him? Or maybe not. Maybe not. It might not be him. But that would be hilarious if I was playing against some dude that like I've played in person. That'd be pretty sick. But we'll see. All right, so e4. This is like pretty okay for me, but he's getting the e5 square. So this guy is definitely not a rookie, yo. He is playing some pretty top-notch moves. I could stop this just by playing f4, but then he has bishop check. But that's not the biggest problem. We're gonna gamble a little bit. Sometimes you have to play like aggressive in order to beat people like this. Bishop e3 is not that much of a threat. Sorry, not bishop e3. Bishop d4 check because we have king h1. Rook a7 is interesting. I guess he wants to double. Very interesting. All right, I'm gonna play queen c2. Very standard move, and then usually you play like b3, and especially in these positions with his bishop on c4, it's like a weird spot to put your bishop. So I'm actually probably going to take advantage of that, win some tempo, and then play bishop b2, countering this this bishop over here. So okay, I'm going to play b3, or does he have bishop takes? No, I don't think he does. Yeah, let's go b3, and after he moves his bishop, probably like bishop here, I'm just going to play bishop to b2. Getting rid of this pin that he has on my knight, which is very, very annoying in this position. And hopefully if we can trade the bishops, I think I'm just going to be a pawn to the good. I'm just up a pawn, and the position looks pretty solid. So, yeah, looks pretty good for me, as long as I can stay up on the clock. Also, a4 is an idea at some point, just to stop his attacks against this pawn. But that is the whole point of the Benko, right? You want to attack these pawns over here. And I want to push whenever I have the opportunity to. I don't know if I have the opportunity right now, but it's not looking too bad, actually. Maybe knight a4, maybe a4. Yeah, I'm going to play a4. This could be a mistake, could be a blunder, but I'm trying to solidify my pawns. What's up, bro? What's up, Lime? How we doing? Okay. Interesting. So we could go here, open everything up. But that would give up a pawn. f5 is another option. Again, e5 looks really interesting, because then we have d6. Ooh, we're going to go for it. Let's go for e5, because if pawn takes, we have d6. Attacking this pawn and attacking the queen. It probably would have been better when his knight was like still there. But position still looks pretty good. Okay, so he's threatening this. But I think, tactically, he has some problems. Like, I can play e6, attacking this knight, and then possibly we can like take this with check, and now his king has to come out into the open of the board, and now I can possibly play this move right here. Of course, I don't want him to take this. That is my one problem in the position. I could play knight b5, and after takes, I could go all out attack. All right, we're going to gamble. We're going to play this move. And it looks like a bit of a mistake because he can take, but then our knights get like some very, very aggressive moves coming in. Unfortunately, I don't think it works, which is probably why this guy is like pretty happy right now. Like, he's playing very fast. But again, I can trade all the pieces, and position isn't like too bad. So we could also go here, but this is a threat. Let's go rook b1. I have to play faster. I only have 27 seconds. Yeah, if you want to challenge me, just search up my username, TempoLion, on chess.com, and there should be an option to challenge me. Unless maybe there could be a problem with like my chess.com. I might have set like the rating requirement to challenge me too high. If it's giving you like an error to challenge me, let me know, and I'll change my settings so that you guys can challenge me, because I want to play some people in chat too. Especially since you know, I'm low-key not very warmed up against these like 2350s. They're kind of cooking me. It's not really that they're cooking me, it's just like I'm playing too slow. Like, my position was great. It's just like I only have 18 seconds against 34, so like I have to play a lot faster if I want to beat these guys. All right, that is check. Dude, do I have any tactics here? Like takes? Bro, it looks like I have to have something, right? But I think I'm just losing here, unfortunately. Even if I take. Because he has b2 and then check. Okay, he blunders that though. Like he doesn't capitalize. So maybe I have some chances. Yeah, this is losing though. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, I have no time. I have no time. Maybe with more time we win there, but yeah, it's looking pretty cooked. Very cooked, actually. Alright, maybe this guy just flags. That'd be crazy, right? Oh, he mates me with 1 second, dude. He had 1 second left. Oh my gosh, we actually would have flagged him. Alright, let me play against some viewers. If you all want to challenge me, let me know. TempoLion on chess.com. I see we have 15 viewers. What's up, everyone? That is the most viewers I've actually ever had. Because I don't really live stream a lot, so I'm trying to get into it more. So give me some ideas. What would you all want to see me live stream in the future? Usually I just do like, I don't know, maybe like some road to 2400, 2500, whatever we get to. But I'm also going to live stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time because I'm playing in the Collegiate Chess League for Rutgers University, which is where I go to school, where we play against other colleges around the country and other countries, actually. This past weekend, yesterday, we played against a team in Ukraine, and we won yesterday, barely in double overtime. It was actually a crazy match. So yeah, let me know. Kevin Thomas, you could challenge me, or Limeline, let me know. All right, I don't know if this is one of you. Somebody challenged me. Is this one of you guys? Let me know. Just drop your username in the chat, and then we could play. I should low-key, like, change the... it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it for today. It's gonna be a pretty short stream. Lime is crime. I'm assuming lime is crime is probably lime, right? Probably. I don't know if, like, the chat is delayed or something, but if you just want to, like, put a thumbs up in the chat or say yes, if it's you, I can accept one of these challenges. But I'm assuming my, yeah, lime is crime. All right, fire. All right, let's play. 3-minute game. Let's do it. Good luck. Good luck to you. All right, e4. I'm going to play the Caro-Kann defense, which is my favorite opening, against e4. And you're playing the fantasy variation. Interesting, interesting. This is my my theory against this. Okay, c3 is not the main move. The main move is knight f3. But this does throw me off a little bit. Can I just go queen h4 check and then take this pawn? I don't know. Maybe you blundered a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe this is some like deep prep. I don't know. Maybe I'm just falling into it. But that's usually why you want to play knight f3, because you still attack the center. Because especially when you're playing the fantasy variation, you want to play aggressive. It's a very aggressive opening because you're opening up this file for the rook once you castle. And you don't want to play like defensive moves like c3. c3 is a move like you usually play on like move 9 in order to help your queen come out to b3. But it's just too early in the game. And by not playing knight f3, you allow me to play this queen check. And now I can take your pawn with check. And now you're not going to be able to castle. And your king is low-key almost getting checkmated. I think you're fine. You should be fine here. I don't see any way for me to like checkmate you right off the bat. But I am getting a lot of development, especially with this check. Yeah, you do have this move though. Luckily, you're very lucky that you're not getting mated here. But all right, let me see what I want to do here. There's honestly a lot of good moves. I'm honestly fine with trading down. Even if your king survives, I'll give you another chance. You know what I mean? And let's see what happens. All right, so you want to trade queens. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of fine with it. All right, Melody Punk also challenged me. All right, I saw your challenge as well, Melody Punk. We will play in the next game. All right, let's see. Trading queens is fine, like when you're up material, but also we're attacking, so I don't really want to trade queens while I'm attacking. That's not like the greatest idea. All right, maybe we just throw in like a check or something. Or okay, let's take this knight first. Let's get this knight off the board with check. And you know what? I'm gonna play boring. Let's trade queens, just to show you that I think your opening was so cooked that even if you don't get checkmated, your position is just so poor that I can cook you here. All right, let's develop our pieces. Very important to develop all your pieces. And see, I am going to be able to castle. You can't castle because you're king. Got cooked in the first couple moves. All right, let's see what you do. All right, interesting. But now this knight is pinned, so I can take advantage of the fact that your knight is pinned and add an attacker via my knight going to d5. Also, let me know in the chat if you all want to see me like collab with any other streamers or YouTubers that you might like. I did a collab with Goofy Tushar the other day that I posted on my channel. I don't know if you saw it, but that one was definitely a lot of fun. Super chill guy. Interesting. So you're attacking my pawn on g6. I mean, I could just castle low-key, but then you'll play bishop h6. So I'm just going to play g6. I don't mind. I'll play g6, defending this pawn. The pin is still in full effect over here, so very important in chess. Do not rush your tactics. You want to keep the tension for as long as possible. So, okay, I'm just going to go knight d7. The pin is still alive. I don't see any threats here. I'm actually going to try castling this way instead. And you played a good move. This is a pretty good move, especially since I think my knight will be pinned soon. But I think I could just play the move f5, blocking your bishop from attacking me on this side of the board. All right, let me... Yeah, first stream, super hype. Okay, let's just go to f7. And my king is surprisingly very, very safe here because your bishops are kind of pointing in the wrong direction, pointing at a pawn. This bishop's doing well, but my rooks usually want to fight for the open file. So my plan is to put my rook on e8. Feel free to chat. Ooh, tactics, huh? Because if I take, you're going to play rook to g7. Does this actually work, though? Yeah, it looks pretty solid. I'm going to trust you on this one, and I'll let you have your tactic. Actually, then you play bishop e6. Wow, this is a great move. Great tactic, Lime. This is very, very scary for me now. Okay, if I take, you go rook g7, I play king f6, you take my knight. Is it really the end of the world? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm kind of okay there. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to allow you to go for this because I'm going to claim that I am going to get some counterplay over here. Yeah, we can 1v1 in chess. Yeah. Send me a request. Send me a challenge. I'm playing against all viewers right now. I actually after this game, I'm going to change the title of the stream to playing against viewers. Because this is my first stream, so I'm just doing, whatever the viewers want at this point. So, let me know. Yeah, okay. So I can take this. All right, you're lucky that it's check. Unfortunately, you blundered your rook. Yeah, you were doing very, very well until you blundered your rook. Now it's kind of cooked, I'm not going to lie. All right, let's play check. Now I can just keep checking you forever. Check. Now we're going to take, and that is check. Mates, good game. You played well, Lime, though. You had a very nice tactic with bishop f5. Very, very good game. Nah, don't say ouch. You played well. Don't worry. You played very, very well. All right, before I accept any other challenges, let me change the name of the stream. Well, give me a second. Let me figure out how to change the name of the stream. I don't really know how to do that, so give me 1 second. Can I even edit it? Maybe not. If it's too much of a hassle, I might just keep it and just play with everybody that's here. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just going to play. All right, so we are playing against... Who are we playing against next? Let me see. A lot of people ask me, but once you send me a request, I'll just accept. So, Lodi Punk, maybe Melody Punk, I don't know. We are playing against you. 3-minute game. Yeah, challenge me to 3-minute. Yeah, that would probably be the best. I love playing 3-minute chess. You can also add like a 2-second increment if you want more time for yourself. I don't mind. But yeah, we're getting another Caro-Kann defense. Let's see what happens. Good luck. You'll need it. All right, we get an exchange variation. Interesting. Usually people play the exchange variation when they are scared. You said sportsmanship is not a real thing. Losing a chess game is a reflection of your self-worth. I disagree with that. I'm not going to lie. Sportsmanship is very important. Yeah, and losing also, like, it's kind of like a learning experience. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be too hard on yourself for losing. Obviously, it's good to be competitive to try and become a better chess player, but you shouldn't be like self-deprecating in it, if you know what I mean. It's important to still be positive and have fun with it. That's the most important thing. Like, I'm a big advocate in having fun playing chess. Like, even if you lose, if you had fun, if you learned something, that's important. Of course, if you're competing, I'm gonna put on that mentality of I have to win, you know, I have to do great. But at the end of the day, if you can learn something, that's even more important. I'm probably gonna put up some designs on this wall as well. I'm thinking of something to put here, because I actually moved like my setup, like where I stream is not where I make my videos. I make my videos in my room, but this is like an extra room that we have. So let me know what kind of designs y'all want to see on my wall, like behind me, or if like the blank wall is fine. I don't know. Loki, it's chill as well, but all right. So position is interesting here. You are, you know, developing all your pieces. We talk a lot about this. Getting all of your pieces and then connecting your rooks is a great idea. Now I probably want to develop my queen as well, connecting my rooks. You probably want me to play like h6 so that you can sack and then like viciously attack me, but I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you attack. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see. Queen b6, interesting move. I mean, I wanted to low-key like reroute my knight if possible, which is great because now you're gonna let me play knight e4, attacking your queen, and I'm always fine with like this trade because I can always support it with any like f5 and then maybe bishop f6, business over here, stuff like that. Oh, we have 20 viewers right now. That's sick. That is my all-time high in viewers. Hopefully, like every time I stream, we'll keep going, keep finding some new people to play against and more people watching the stream. Obviously, I'm still fixing stuff, so let me know if you want me to improve anything, if you'd like me to add some music for the next stream, if you want to see any decorations in the back, any ideas for streams, let me know. I'm open to hearing anything that all of you want for the next stream. But yeah, I'm up like 30 seconds here, and someone said, you're playing checkers, I'm playing chess. You're right. That is one of my favorite lines that I've used in my shorts. So super awesome to see that a lot of people are coming from those shorts to watch the stream today, which is super cool. Let's just play f6, stop this bishop. I don't want any funny business over here. Let's see, what should we do next? Let's try and maybe attack this pawn. I want to play like queen c6, f5 to defend this pawn, and then bishop f6. Like, I'm the type of person who really loves these positions where like the bishop is like, I don't know, kind of like cornered in by its own pawns. It like creates a really cool structure. Thank you so much in the chat. You said I have an awesome personality for someone that streams chess. Hey, dude, I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully I can stream some more in the very near future. Let's play g5. Let's play some aggressive moves. If you can't 1v1 me, I don't know, try challenging me on chess.com. Here's my username, TempoLion. Oh, you had a +4 advantage against me. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It looked kind of cooked for me after bishop takes f5. But luckily I was able to survive. But great game. That's what I mean. You played awesome. Playing some background music would be okay next time. Awesome. I'll try and find some stuff. The one problem is, like, I gotta find stuff that's, like, not copyrighted. You know what I mean? Because YouTube is, like, very strict on, like, copyright. So I'll try and find some music that's like not copyright, and we'll play some of it. All right, I'll try and challenge you manually. Like if there's no other challenges once I finish this game, I'll challenge you from my account. Just send your username one more time in the chat, and I'll do it. All right, we have a minute. You have 17 seconds. This game is very intense, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're playing well, but we gotta cook you on the clock. What should I play? Could play queen d6. Yeah, let's play queen d6. I want to defend this pawn. And now we can defend this pawn. I'm playing a bit defensive, but like f3 is an idea. g4 was my main idea. That's why I wanted to play this, so that now your knight and your queen cannot take this pawn because now it's defended two ways. Can I just take that, though? What should I take with the rook or this rook? Let's take with this rook so that we have some threats. Great position here. All right, we could play e3, opening up. Ooh, I see some tactics. You know what? Let's sack some pawns. Since I'm up on the clock, we're going to sack some pawns. I'm going to play here, and okay, that doesn't do anything because this is pinned. And now, wait, can we sacrifice something? All right, let's play rook here. The rook is just so funny with this pin. All right, you flagged. I was threatening checkmate at 1. That was my idea over here. But great game. GG's. I go to Rutgers in New Jersey. Yeah, and yesterday I had a stream of the Collegiate Chess League, which is like a tournament held on chess.com every single week, and I'm going to be streaming that Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, every single weekend, unless our game gets rescheduled. But yeah, GG. So yeah, anybody else, feel free to challenge me. If no challenges are in the chat, I'm actually going to challenge the one guy, JF Knight, or girl, I don't know. I usually just say, like, I don't know. Girl, guy, I don't know. But let me see. Where is your username? I gotta scroll up a little bit for username. Let's see. Is this your username? I don't know. Just send your username again in the chat, low-key, because I can't find it. Yeah, I did play in Amateur Team East, which is like a really big tournament that happens once a year, and it's a team tournament. I did not play for the Rutgers team, though, because I built my own team. We were called the TempoLions, and our average rating was 2196. So I wanted to make a team with some of my boys, and they don't all go to Rutgers, so I decided not to play for Rutgers. But I might play with the Rutgers team next year. I don't know. I'm still deciding. We'll see. But yeah, definitely a fun tournament. So yeah, I'm trying to play a lot more like team chess and stuff like that. Or like Bug House. Bug House is a lot of fun too. If y'all want to play Bug House and like some doubles Bug House, I might be down for that as well. Again, we're going to stream for about an hour today. We're like on minute 36 right now. But yeah, I'm just trying everything out, streaming on YouTube for the first time. We'll see if everything goes smoothly once I like watch the recording afterwards. But it seems pretty fine. We got 22 viewers, a bunch of people talking in the chat, so let me know. I don't see any challenges though. So I guess I'll just answer questions in the chat as well. How long have you been playing, and how did you learn to get to 2000? So I've been playing ever since I was in 5th grade, which was, I guess, like 2017. So what is that, like 8 years ago now? And in order to get over 2000, I mean, I played a lot of chess, and analyzed a lot of my games. Like, I would say, like, the number one way to improve would be literally just go on chess.com, set like a longer time control, like for example, like not 10 minute, maybe even 15 plus 10. So you're playing a 15-minute game with 10 seconds added on every single move, and then after the game, analyze your games. Like, literally go to the analysis board. I used to do this before game review was even a thing. Now it's even easier with game review. So you could go through your game and it tells you literally where you made a mistake. And so what I used to do, I used to look at the analysis board, and whenever I used to play a move, like from my game, like let's just analyze this game, for example. I would go here, like game review wasn't even a thing. I would go to analysis and I would go through each move and look at, hey, like what is the computer's recommendation? What should I play? And just through like these moves, I would look at this eval bar and see when it like really changed. So like right now it's like plus 0.1. It's not really changing. Let's go to a point where like maybe it changes a little more. Okay, so now my opponent made a mistake because it just changed from plus 0.2 to my advantage. So these critical moments are the ones that I really used to look at, because that means that somebody blundered in the game, and that's when you learn the most, by learning from the mistakes, and especially what your opponent might have done wrong. All right, people are trying to challenge me. I gotta change my settings. All right, let me change my settings real quick, because I think my settings are a little bit difficult. All right. Incoming rating. Wait, which one is this? Set the rating range for players who can send you challenges. All right, I'll just make this unlimited. Set the rating range for who you can be matched with online. All right, whatever. I'll just make both of these unlimited. Everybody can challenge me. Yeah. All right, your challenges should work now. Like, try again. I just changed my settings. It should work. But yeah, I used to do that in order to get better. Also, I played a lot of tournaments. I think the number one way to get better is like you actually have to go out there and compete. Because you can only improve so much by playing online, but then actually playing in person is for sure a better way to like learn and actually like put yourself in a competitive environment where you're playing against other people who are also training. All right, I just got a challenge from January 2009. And from someone named Skellier. I'm going to play January 2009 because they challenged me first. But I see some other comments. You want to run Bug House with my friend? Loki, we could run some Bug House as well. I might be down. Oh, yo, I actually know you. What's up, bro? How you doing? Is your brother watching with you as well? How did I learn openings? Okay, so openings, I bought a book. That was like my first way of learning openings. I bought a book for the Carol Khan defense. That was like my first opening that I started studying. And that went pretty well. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like learning with books nowadays. So then I switched over to Chessable. I don't know if you have all heard of that website. It's very good for like opening reps and like practicing. Here, I'll even show you what it's called, Chessable. Yeah, like this website right here, Chessable. This was very, very good for like memorizing games and like learning opening theory. It was super, super helpful. And then I would also say watching like YouTube videos. Like I used to watch a bunch of different people, like Agad Mator. I don't know if all of you have heard of him. Like even like Gotham Chess. I mean, Gotham Chess has like a lot of great opening stuff. Bro, I'm not going to accept a draw, dude. No draws today. We are playing either I win or I lose, bro. Yeah, Chesley's pretty good. I've actually never tried Chesley personally, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, which is really, really cool. But yeah, just watching opening, like, videos on YouTube. I might low-key start making some opening videos as well. But if you haven't noticed, like, a lot of the shorts, I play, like, some pretty famous openings as well. So, like, I try to do it where it's kind of, like, funny and it's, like, cool to watch, but it's also, like, has educational value because, like, they're, like, valid opening traps and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different ways. I mean, my openings now, like, I need, like, some really serious prep. Like, because I'm, like, 2100 over the board, so against, like, master level players, yeah, you definitely need, like, a good opening repertoire, either if that's, like, through Chessable or, like, Chessbase. There's a bunch of different ways to study, but that's how I do it. Somebody else sent a message. Can you give some tips to reach 2100? I'm at like 1950 USCF right now. All right, that's very, very solid. Yeah, 1950, like you're literally right below 2000. I would say the biggest difference between somebody who's like 1900 and somebody who's like 2000, I really like reinforced this fact this past weekend when I played at US Amateur Team East. Because I was playing a lot of like 1900s. I'm not gonna lie, end games are what makes a huge difference between 1900s and 2100s. Like, I feel like the understanding level in end games really starts to show. So I would say try and study up like your end games and your end game theory. And also just like matching your openings to like the famous games that you're studying. Because a lot of people, they like study famous games, but they might not even be like in the same opening that you play. So trying to memorize like lines, not necessarily memorize, just understanding like the structures and like the common plans in like famous games in your openings. I think someone said bye Kevin Thomas. I know you were here since the start, so thanks for tuning in. Can you make shorts about openings? Funny enough, at least in my opinion, I feel like all my shorts are about openings because there are a lot of like opening traps. But if you all want to see me like explain openings, I might start doing more of that because I had a video recently where it was like learn from the the trash talker, and that did pretty well. So I might do some more of those because you know a decent number of people like that. So yeah, I might do that, especially if more people like start suggesting it. I'll definitely do more of that for sure. But yeah, let me know if you all have any more questions. I'll try and help out the best I can. Obviously, like, I don't know everything, but if I can answer a question from my own experience, of course, I would love to. I actually am like a part-time chess coach as well, in the area that I live. So I do have like experience coaching a bunch of people as well. So hopefully I can like draw from that experience to answer a lot of your questions. Oh, wait, dude, I could have just taken the knight. Sorry, I'm too focused on answering chat questions. All right, now I'll take it. No, mouse slip. All right, it's fine. At least I'm defending my bishop. That would have been kind of cooked if like I blundered my bishop there. Do you play Roblox? Actually, I used to play a decent bit of Roblox back in the day. Now, maybe not so much because I have like a lot of like schoolwork for like college and stuff. And also just like, you know, making videos and stuff. I just prefer to do that, like specifically chess. But like, if a lot of people, you know, are watching the stream and everybody says like play some Roblox, I'm down to play some Roblox. Roblox is a lot of fun. What openings do you play? So specifically with white, I usually play the Catalan. And I think that's like kind of the point where like I really went from like 2000 to like over 2100. Because having like such a solid opening, that just gets like a slightly better position, and learning how to play those positions, that really helped me in order to improve my chess. And get like, those small advantages that you just keep building up, and then they just become huge, and then you win the game. So I play the Catalan with white, and then with black, I love playing the Caro Kann against e4. I've mentioned that a bunch of times, and even in my shorts, I mentioned that a lot. And then against like d4, I play, dude, I'm gonna disable draw offers, bro. This guy's offered me like 10 draws. Stop offering me draws, please. All right, wait, am I like mating this guy? Nah, I could just trade and then win, but let me just play check first. And then against like d4, I usually play like the Slav or the Nimzo. I usually kind of like interchange between the two based on like the vibe. The Slav is like if I'm trying to be more solid, and like the Nimzo if I'm trying to play like more tactical. Yeah, I just said yeah. Caro is my favorite opening against e4 for sure. Like it's the first opening that like I properly learned with like a chess book, and yeah, I definitely like it a lot. What inspired me to start making chess shorts? Honestly, I've been wanting to do it for like a while, because I used to watch like all of these like chess like YouTubers and streamers growing up. Like Gotham Chess was definitely like a huge inspiration for me. I mean, he lives like in New York, which is like honestly like right nearby to where I live, and he's hilarious, and I love people that, share their passion for chess and like grow the sport. So like what I'm trying to do with the trash talking is try to introduce it to a new audience, because usually chess tournaments, they're stereotypically played in like silence, right? Because everybody's thinking, everybody's focused. I want to bring a little bit more of like a lighthearted, fun spirit to chess, so that more people can get into the game of chess. So yeah, that's definitely what got me into it. A lot of other people too, not just Gotham Chess. Like I used to watch Daniel Naroditsky as well, obviously, like rest in peace, but he was an amazing YouTuber. Eric Rosen as well, I used to watch a bunch of his videos. Obviously like Magnus, Hikaru, whenever they would make videos, obviously they're the GOATs. So yeah, that kind of got me into, playing chess, making videos, streaming now. This is sick. We got 25 people watching right now. That is so awesome. Like, I never would have thought like, we would be here. Just, started posting videos a couple months ago. All right, I have a couple more challenges, a bunch of people challenging me. Let me just answer like one more question in the chat, and then I'll accept one of these challenges. Do you like the Vienna? Actually, like I tried learning the Vienna, but I stopped playing e4 for a while. So the Vienna's like, let me just show everyone what the Vienna is. But it's like when you play like e4 and then knight c3 and then f4. Like very, very interesting. Like I used to like, think these positions were interesting, but I did not really get a chance to get into it because I really love d4 openings a lot more. So I was studying d4 a lot more, which is why I didn't focus on the Vienna too much. Yeah, GG's January 2009. I don't know if it's you in the chat that's asking for advice, but here, let me just go through this game real quick. I'm not going to give like super high depth because there's a lot of people that want to play, but like you developed all your pieces pretty well. I would say here, like there's no point in trading the bishop for the knight. Usually you'd rather keep the tension and develop the rest of your pieces first. Also, like you don't want to put your rook behind a pawn, right? You want to play c4 at some point, but you should probably reroute your knight first and then play c4 and then put your rook behind it, in my opinion. Also, you don't want to move the same piece twice. Like you're playing queen d3, queen e3, kind of just wasting time. You want to maybe like put your knight in the center with like knight e5, because knights love being in the center. I don't have a Discord server right now. Do you guys want me to make a Discord server? I low-key could at some point, and then I'll start pasting it on some of my socials so that a lot of people can join and chat, because I know a lot of other YouTubers have Discord, but I just never got a chance to make one. So yeah, after that, I mean, you played fine. It's just here you blundered your knight. Yeah, so that was the other big problem. So just make sure you always watch out for where your opponent's pieces are attacking. Okay, so I see Skalier. I saw this person challenge me a bunch of times. Okay, a lot of people are saying yes to the Discord. All right, I'm gonna try and create that. I don't really know how to do it, but I'll figure it out because I have some friends that also have created Discords in the past. Alright, we're going to play against Skillier. This is a little bit scary because this person is 2,000. So, I got to lock in for this one. But why do I always get black? Is everybody, like, purposely challenging me with the white pieces? Okay, we're going to play the Caro-Kann again. This is the third opening in a row where we play the Caro-Kann. And I'm going to have to lock in and play a little bit faster. But this is called the advanced variation. And when you play h4, it's a good idea because you're actually trying to trap me. Okay, bishop g5 is an interesting line. Someone has played this against me before in a tournament, funny enough. And of course, I don't remember the theory here. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take. What is the line? I already forgot. Yeah, I think I take. And then I play queen g4. Yeah, this is theory. The king of chess. See ya, bro. Have a good one. I know you were here since almost the beginning as well. Super thankful that you were able to stop by. Alright, so we have a decent position. This is like theory though. This is like a good line to play because I would say a lot of people like don't know their theory here with black. And if you play like the wrong move, you could very quickly like get into a lot of trouble here with black. So yeah, you're definitely playing a good opening in my opinion. But luckily for me, this has happened to me in a tournament game before, so I kind of know the theory here. But again, like your position is perfectly fine. I'm just up a pawn, but you have like good compensation here. I might have missed some other questions in the chat, so if I didn't answer your question, feel free to repaste it, because my chat kind of like auto scrolls, so I might have missed some questions there. All right, so you're attacking my pawn here. I'm just gonna defend that. Yeah, why not? You want to play against me with black? Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, feel free to send me another challenge. I know there's a way on chess.com to like customize the challenges so that like it chooses your color for you. Yeah, so feel free. I'm probably gonna keep streaming for maybe like another 20 minutes. So yeah, just gonna keep playing against people in that time. But yeah, pretty decent position here. Looks interesting. I gotta play a little faster though. I see a tactic, I think. Because my knight is going to this d3 square where it's going to fork the two rooks, which gives me a pretty solid position. Alright, now that I got a pretty decent position, let me scroll up in the chat. Alright, yeah. Oh, I saw this question before. Yeah, I forgot to answer it. What do I study in college? I study finance right now, but I'm probably also going to minor in CS. Just because I'm really interested in like quant and stuff like that. So that's what I'm kind of like studying up on right now. Alright, queen a3 is a move that I missed a little bit just because if I go knight here, you're going to take my knight. So I could play b6, but b6 looks a little bit boring. But also sometimes you got to play the boring moves to win in chess. Yeah, I'm going to play b6. Defend my knight. See ya, bro. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next stream as well. Yo, let me know if your brother hops on as well. Yo, we can run like some bug house as well. I'd be down. But yeah, this is my first time streaming on YouTube, so yeah, kind of getting the hang of it though. Like everything's working pretty smoothly. The first time I streamed on Twitch, dude, it was crazy, bro. My internet connection was failing, so I had to get like a Ethernet cable to like actually get me good internet. My audio was cooked, is what people were saying. So it was not going good on Twitch like the first couple times. I think I fixed it for yesterday, but I definitely like streaming on YouTube more. Definitely a more like active chat. So you guys have definitely been asking a lot of questions. Alright, so I calculated this. Now I can play rook to b7 because my knight is defending the rook. And now also my rook is defending this knight. So on the next move I can play knight d3. This is my little trap that I was setting for in case you took this pawn. Have I ever played the King's Indian defense? Funny enough, I have not played the King's Indian defense in a tournament game before. Just because I feel like it's not really my style. Just because I feel like the positions you get, like according to the engine, are pretty dubious in the King's Indian. So you have to like, you know, attack very like aggressively and get a lot of like compensation. But like me personally, I feel like specifically in like classical games, I'm a lot more of like somebody who likes to like play the best moves and like play very like theoretical chess. So yeah, specifically like in tournament games, I've never played the King's Indian. But yeah, King's Indian is very solid. Like Bobby Fischer used to play the King's Indian. Kasparov used to love playing the King's Indian. So yeah, King's Indian is very strong. Like you should not underestimate the King's Indian for sure. I have a lot of friends that have played the King's Indian too with a lot of success. So yeah, I gotta play a little faster. I'm yapping too much. I should have added like a 2-second increment on this. Luckily, he blundered his rook, which is pretty nice. You know, yeah, and he resigns. All right, GG's, bro. You played it like a great game. Let me look through the game real quick. Obviously, like if you didn't blunder your rook, I mean, it would have been, you know, a lot closer. But yeah, this is a good line. Like, definitely keep studying this, keep playing this, because like a lot of people with black, if they see it for the first time, they're very, very confused. They don't know what to do. Luckily, I knew the line. Like, this is, I'm pretty sure, the top engine move. And then after, if you take my bishop, I'm going to play here. And you also knew the line. Like, knight f3 is good, but queen g4. And now, like, I'm slightly better here. Yeah, like, minus 0.1. But here, you should play more aggressive. Play c4 instead. That's, like, the main engine line. Because if I take, like, you're already slightly better after castles. And if I play queen e4, which is, like, what I know. Like, this is the theory that I know. But, like, now you just play bishop e3, and now you're, like, fine. Even if I take this pawn, you usually have, like, e6 as, like, compensation. And now if I, like, open this up, you're usually better. Like, see, it already says plus 0.5 for white. And, like, I was pretty much playing, like, the top engine moves. So, yeah. GG's. GG's. Alright, alright, so I see a couple of challenges. I'm not going to play any 10-minute games. A little bit too long. For today's stream, I might maybe play it another time, 10 minutes, but I see Lime is Crime sent me another one, so I'm going to play against you since you wanted to play me with black. So I'm going to play the opening that I said I really liked, which is the Catalan, which is started by d4 and c4, which is the Queen's Gambit. And now against e6, we play knight f3. You could also play g3, but I usually just like playing knight f3 first. You said it's 1 a.m. for you. That's all good, bro. Don't worry. We're just playing for fun. No worries. And bishop b4 check. Here, there's two moves. You can either play bishop d2 or knight to d2. I'm actually going to play knight to d2 because I like playing, you know, both moves every once in a while. I think knight to d2 is like the one that less people have studied, so catches more people off guard. And then my plan is just to go bishop g2 and castle my king. And I'm going to argue that this bishop is a little bit misplaced over here. Because usually a lot of people, like, after I kick your bishop, you're just going to have to, like, run to one of these two squares. So, yeah, we got a pretty solid position. c6 is pretty good. But, like, your position is very solid. Like, I can't even complain. This is, like, one of the main ways to fight against the Catalan. Okay, so you went bishop d6. So you see what I mean? Like, you played bishop b4, and now you went bishop d6, which I think is just better for me, right? Because it seems like, at least in my eyes, that you wasted a move. You know what I mean? You usually want to wait for white to play a3, and then move your bishop back to one of these two squares in the future. I don't know if you're listening now, but yeah, just in case. Alright, can I, that looks like a tactical mistake. Because, like, on first thoughts, I'm looking at takes, bishop takes, and then discovered attack. But I think what's even better is just taking this pawn first. Because after I take this pawn, now no matter what you take with, I'm going to take this, and then my queen is defending the pawn against my bishop. So we have a pretty great position. Wow, we actually had 342 views so far on this stream. Awesome. That is great. And we have 17 viewers right now. What's up, everyone in the chat? Let me know if you all have any questions. Would be happy to play. Okay, but queen c7 is a good way to try and justify this. Of course, I'm also going to try and justify my pawn grabbing, even though I probably should just let you take the pawn back. Yeah, you're playing very good chess. Alright, so I can play knight to b3, and after pawn takes, I am still defending here. Seems pretty solid. I'm also trying to post every single day for shorts, and I've been doing it pretty consistently. Although I do have to admit, my upload times are, like, not the most consistent. Like, sometimes I'll upload at 2 a.m. here, and other days I'll upload at like 9 p.m. yesterday. So I can't promise that I'm going to upload at the same time every day, but I do upload pretty much every single day. So yeah, I'm trying to stay consistent with that and getting new content out for all of you every single day. And yeah, I'm going to try and stream more consistently as well. This is a lot of fun. Like, I love when a lot of people are, like, chatting, asking questions, and I'm also playing. Definitely, like, a fun vibe we have here. Alright, so knight takes c5. My plan was to go knight b5, forking these two pieces so that no matter what you do, I'm going to remove one of the defenders of this knight, and then I can win a piece tactically. So that is like usually what... Ooh, but maybe you have knight b3? But then I think I take, and then I take this knight, and I should be fine. It would have been pretty bad if I took on e2. Someone's asking, should I start making videos again? Yeah, dude, for sure. Why not? I'm definitely big into supporting other small creators and, you know, offering any advice I can. Obviously, I'm still a small creator too, so I only got started like literally a couple months ago. You know, the power of posting every day. You'd be so surprised what it can do in a short amount of time. Luckily, I'm winning the rook here. Pretty cool. Yeah, now I am +8 in this position, which should be pretty solid. And yeah, we just reached the 1 hour mark of the stream, which is super cool. I said I was going to end the stream at the 1 hour mark, but you know what? We'll do like an extra 10 minutes since everyone here has been super chill, super fun to chat with and play against. Let's do another like 10 minutes, and then I'll probably get going, wrap up the stream. All right, let's play queen here, attacking the rook. Ooh, nice defensive move, but now I'm going to attack the defender. And should I attack the defender again? Let's go here. Attacking the queen, and now I think you have no moves to defend this rook. And you flag. GG, bro. Great game. Because now, no matter where you go, like, you can't go here because of my knight. You can't go here, obviously, because of my rook. And if you, like, go here, I just take this rook. And this is going to be GG in a couple moves. Alright, January 2009 wants to play a bullet game. Let's do it, bro. I gotta play fast here, so I'm gonna yap a little bit less. But we will pre-move the Karo Khan defense. Good luck, bro. You'll need it. Alright, don't abort, though. You're gonna abort in 2 seconds, bro. Alright, he did not abort. He's giving me free pawns, though. I love free pawns. Bro, I'm disabling draws against this guy, bro. This guy offers me a draw literally every single move. Do not do that, bro. I'm not accepting any draws. Alright, let's go here. Free bishop. Alright, let's take that. Hopefully we can take the rook. Let's go. And then go here. Let's just develop all the pieces. Guys, yesterday I was playing against a 25-50. In double overtime in bullet, and I clutched out a dub for my team in the Collegiate Chess League. That was honestly like one of the most fun like matches I've played, because it went to single overtime, then double overtime. It was sick. It was so much fun. But yeah, hopefully you can all tune in next Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. We have our next match in the Collegiate Chess League. Yeah, hopefully we can catch another dub next week. Alright, I am taking all your pieces, bro. Dude, you gotta think more, bro. You can't just like pre-move every move. I still have 25 seconds. You're not gonna flag me. But see, I can pre-move checkmate. That is checkmate incoming. I mean, unless you play f3, then you're gonna survive. But then I'll just play queen e1 mate. So you know what? Just in case you play f3, I'm gonna play queen e1 checkmate. Dude, yeah. Honestly, against 2500s, they're so fast. So it's like so rare to flag them. But, dude, congrats for flagging the 2500. That's sick. Alright, Kevin Thomas, dude. Yeah, feel free to challenge me, bro. I'm still playing people for probably like another like 7 or 8 minutes. So these are probably going to be the last couple games. But let's do it. Challenge me. Let's run it. Alright, I'm not going to analyze this bullet game because like it's a bullet game. So it was a bit crazy. But just don't blunder your pieces, bro. Like you started... oh wait, this is the wrong game. What happened in the other one? But yeah, I just started blundering a bunch of pieces. But yeah, I can't blame you. Bullets very hard. Alright, let's get like 1 or 2 more challenges in. 22 people. That's so sick. We just reached 365 views on the stream. That's awesome. 1 view for every day of the year. And it's only been an hour, which is so cool. Gonna post another video today. Love playing with you, man. See you in the next one. See ya, Lime. It was great playing against you. Awesome games. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Kevin Thomas, go for it, dude. Challenge me. Is your username... Oh, wow. I got a bunch of people challenging me. Alright, I played against the first two people. Are you Crow222? Let me know. Send me your usernames in the chat so I know who's challenging me. Because there's some people that probably aren't even watching the stream that are challenging me. Very possible. So, let me know. Alright, I might just accept one of these randomly. Dude, send me your username so I know if it's you. Can I do a backflip? Dude, I wish I could do a backflip. That'd be sick. Dude, I would be spamming those in my shorts. There was a video that I made with Speed. Like, if Speed was a chess player. And dude, I was gonna do the backflip at the end, but then I was like, yo, I low-key, cannot be hurting myself. But one day I will try and learn a backflip. Good luck, bro. You'll need it, dude. Goated line. Yeah, bro. Dude, I love the line, bro. Some people make fun of me for it sometimes, but dude, I love it personally. I think it's fun. If it turned into a meme, whatever, bro. You gotta stick with your favorite sayings, you know? Dude, I also teach chess as well, and some of my students have watched my vids, and then, like, whenever I play them at the end of, like, at the end of class, they always say, like, good luck, you'll need it. It's so funny. Alright, I'm just gonna play against Crow222. I haven't played against this person yet, so let's do it. But yeah, maybe, dude, everybody plays e4, bro. Should I play the Caro-Kann again? We're gonna change it up. Oh, I wanted to play d5, but somebody asked about the King's Indian defense, so I'm going to play a little bit of a weird variation against this. Alright, I see your username. I love your username, by the way. Hi, I love TempoLion. If that's actually true, that is a sick username. I will definitely challenge you. I'll even add you as a friend on chess.com, if that's your actual username. Why not? Let's do it. Alright, I'm just gonna play a little bit of a weird setup. Honestly, this game's just for fun, so we are going to play a weird setup here against our guy, Crow222. Where did I get my shirt? That is fire. I don't know if you're talking about this shirt or the shirt from my videos. But this shirt, I'm pretty sure I got it at, Marshall's maybe? I don't know. I low-key got it on sale. It was, like, chill. I got, like, 3 shirts maybe, and they were each, like, 10 bucks. Yeah, it's some great deals. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. The back is even better, I think. Wait, is this the one with the cool back or no? Yeah, dude, it has a dog on the back. Like, dude, I love this shirt. It's sick. Bro, if that's actually your username, that is sick. That is so cool. I'll definitely challenge you after. I'll, like, search it up, like, manually over here. Alright, let's see. Can we take this? What is our, like, tactics saying? Nah, then you could just take. Let's play c5. Please update us on your Discord server progress. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, in the next couple days, I'll try and make a Discord server. And then hopefully I will put it on my socials. So, like, if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I'll like put my Discord link on there. Yeah, let's do it. We'll see. Why not? May as well grow the Discord as well. That's low-key gonna be like my first Discord that I've ever personally created. I'm in a couple Discords right now. Like for like Rutgers chess and like other stuff like that for Collegiate Chess League, but I've never created one myself. We still got 21 people. That is crazy. Like, we've been consistently at 20 viewers the whole stream. That is so cool. Hopefully, I'll get featured on, like, the main chess.com page soon. That'll be so sick. Like, you know when you log on to chess.com, there's always, like, one featured streamer? I'm gonna apply for that soon. Because, like, I asked them, like, 2 months ago. Like, when I only had, like, 2,000 followers. And they were like, yo, like, you gotta stream more consistently. And now, once I get my streams more consistent, then I'll reapply for it, and hopefully that'll happen. And I see people on there get like 1,000 viewers at once, dude. That'll be so sick, bro. I don't even know how I'll, like, keep up with the chat if that happens. But, you know, one day, we can keep dreaming, you know? My profile pic is Aura. Dude, which profile pic, bro? I have, like, 4 different ones. But if you're talking about the Pokemon one, dude, I love this profile pic, bro. Ash Ketchum. Dude, Pokemon was, like, my favorite anime growing up. Yeah. And 30th anniversary coming up soon, so a lot of cool stuff. I also collect Pokemon cards too. My first, like, ever like content creation was actually like opening Pokemon cards. That's like a little known fact about me. But yeah, it was called A2S Collects. Some of my videos are still probably out there, but yeah, I had to quit that unfortunately because it was taking up way too much of my bank account, dude. Like it was so bad because I was opening so many packs and I was just not getting any hits. So it was like cooking me because it was so expensive to buy all the packs. But like chess is so much better because like I could just play unlimited for free. You know what I mean? And I'm already good at chess, so like, you know, kind of a win-win situation. Oh, you said my YouTube channel one. What even is my YouTube channel profile pic? I think it's just a pic of me probably. But yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. I made like all my profile pics different because I didn't know which one to choose, so I was like, yo, let me just make a bunch of different profile pics for each like different social media and see which ones are good. So, all right, I gotta play a little faster though. All right, this guy is playing really well. Crow222. If you're watching, you're playing a great game. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to start locking in and taking all your pawns, because my pawns over here are my biggest asset right now. But yeah, kings are also very important in endgame. So you are trying to activate your king, I'm trying to activate my king, and whoever's king is more active most likely will win the game. But now I have some passed pawns, which is good. What is my favorite Pokemon? Ooh, dude, I have a bunch. Which one's like the first one that comes to my mind? Probably Infernape. I really love Infernape. Infernape is sick because he used to be like a starter in like one of my first ever Pokemon games that I used to play. But like legendary Pokemon, my favorite's probably like Rayquaza is sick, bro. I love Rayquaza. I love Mew as well. Yeah, let me know your favorite Pokemon in the chat if any of y'all like Pokemon. Dude, I gotta not flag. I gotta lock in real quick. All right, let me go here. And then here, and I hope you take my... Yes, alright. Now I'm gonna cook, bro. Alright, because now I have a queen. Now we can pre-move. Dude, you almost got me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, while I was yapping about Pokemon, which something I love so much, you were, like, low-key frying me, dude. Alright, now that is checkmate with 2 seconds left. Let's go. Crow, GG, bro. You played a really, really great game. How old am I? I am 19 years old. So yeah, I'm in college right now, at Rutgers, which is what I was talking about. Yeah, bro, GG, dude. Bad Boy 171, bro. That was a great game, dude. You almost flagged me while I was yapping. GG's, bro. Alright, I see a couple more challenges coming in. I haven't played this person yet, so let's do it. 1960. Ya boy Shinoi. Maybe I'm saying that right. Maybe I'm not. Sorry if I butchered your name. He said hello. What's up, dude? Alright, he's playing the Dutch defense. Bro, somebody played this against me in my last round of my tournament. And he got a very good position against me. Luckily, I was able to beat him. But the Dutch is nothing to laugh about, bro. This is a great opening. But... Dude, is he about to trap my bishop? Oh, he actually knows theory, bro. I was going to hit him with the E3 trick. But this guy actually knows theory. I think I was supposed to play E4, actually. That's what I usually play, but I saw the engine tell me to play bishop G3 and E3. Like, when I was analyzing this position, like, a month ago. But, unfortunately, he didn't fall for it, which kind of sucks. So, I would have liked my position better if I played E4. But you know what? Let's just play here. Let's just not think, and let's just give up this bishop, because I don't want to get trapped now, because I don't know any other theory here, so I don't want to get cooked. But let's try and attack this guy. He said, yo, you're my favorite chess YouTuber. Bro, I appreciate that, bro. If you're in the chat, dude, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for saying that. And that's, the dude said that in the chat, like, down here. I don't want to move my webcam right now, but he said that in, like, the chess.com chat. Bro, you said it wasn't close at all, you destroyed me? I mean, my position was, like, better, but... Dude, hey, chess is about time and the position. You crushed me on the clock. You were very, very close to winning on the clock, so... Dude, you gotta give yourself some props for that. That was a great, great game from you. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is, like, a wacky, crazy position here. But, like, this is what this guy wants. Because, like, when you play the Dutch, you don't want, like, a solid, normal position. You want, like, some crazy, like, wacky stuff. But, like, now his rook is getting pinned. And now I'm threatening knight f4. So, like, I don't know. It looks a little bit scary for him. But, like, I think he's fine. He gets d5 just in time. So, like, he's chilling. But I still get knight f5 attacking this. And now maybe in the future I can play like knight d2 and c4 to open this up, hopefully. But yeah, let's see what happens. This might be the last game that I play today. Just because I gotta get going. I gotta go eat some food. But let me know when y'all want to see me stream again next time. We've been streaming for over an hour today. Over an hour, 15 minutes. Sick stream today. Luckily, I'm winning the rook against this guy. But I can't play c4. That's kind of annoying. Alright, I'm going to reroute my queen. Let's go back this way. See, sometimes you can reroute your knights. You can reroute your, like, bishops. But sometimes you just got to reroute the queen, bro. Like, you know, make sure your queen's going in the right way. Alright, let me respond to this dude, because I don't know if he's in chat, so gotta show my appreciation. Since he said I'm his favorite YouTuber, bro. That's so sick. What's up, Lorenzo? How you doing? I'm just chatting with people in the chat, you know, playing some viewers, so this is probably gonna be my last game though, not gonna lie, before I hop off for today, but in the next stream we will challenge some more people. What's up, bro? Why, yes, how you doing? But yeah, we are gonna play some more people next stream. Probably gonna be in the next few days, because this one was low-key a lot of fun, and I'm trying to play more on stream. Ooh, dude, you're begging me to play you in the chat. Stop spamming though. If you stop spamming, I'll play you. I'll play one more game. Why not? Because the chat has been super chill today. Yeah, we'll do one more game. Why not? Okay, so my opponent plays here, attacking the pawn. I'm not really scared of that though. Let's just move our king. We're gonna gambit a pawn here. I'm your favorite YouTuber, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. I only started like streaming and making videos like so recently too, so that's like so sick to hear that like so many people have seen like my videos on like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, stuff like that. It's crazy how everything has gone in the past couple months. Alright, dude, you're creating some dirty threats against me. I'm up the exchange, but what's up, Music Wit? How you doing? I appreciate the support, dude. Queen to d4 check. Oh, wait, Kevin Thomas, I also said I was going to play against you. Oh, wait, I have to add you. Wait, you were the one with the awesome username. I have to add you after this game. Alright, I'm going to remember that. I was like, I forgot because I had like 1 second on the clock in my last game, and I was like, yo, I got to lock in. I'll remember. 100%, I'm going to add you after this game. I got you. Alright, check. I gotta lock in. How do I win this game? Alright, that looks like a little bit of a mistake to me. Alright, I am going to play rook here. Going this way. Alright, let's make sure that I don't flag. This guy's 1960, so he's probably going to be pretty quick. Pretty quick. I'm your top 2 favorite YouTuber. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Even top 2 is awesome, bro. I'll take that. Let me guess. Who's number 1? Gotham Chess? Probably, right? It might be the boy Gotham Chess. He's low-key the man, the myth, the legend, though. So, like, I don't really blame you, bro. It might not be Gotham Chess, though. Maybe it's, like, I don't know. Oh. Can we push? Yes, we can take. All right, bro. I gotta start pre-moving, bro. I'm being too nice to you, bro. Ooh. Ah, I'm gonna flag, dude. GG. Ah. Yes! Oh my gosh, bro, you could have flagged me, dude. If you just kept pre-moving, you were up on time. Oh my gosh, bro, you had it in the bag. You sold. Dude, look. Dude, you had 3 seconds. I had 1 second. All you have to do is keep pre-moving. I guess maybe I put my queen on a square you didn't expect. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Dude, that's why you never give up. I mean, it would have been a draw because you have no other pieces, but GG, bro. That was a great game. Whoever this is, 1960, that is sick, bro. Cash and Nico. Ooh, who is Cash and Nico? I actually don't know who that is. Oh, maybe it's not a chess YouTuber. Maybe that's why. That could be why. All right. Let me send a GG real quick, and then let me add you, bro. Do you know anyone that plays Roblox? Dude, I'm sure there's a lot of people that play Roblox, probably on YouTube, but I don't know anyone, like, specifically. When will my next stream be? Ooh, let me see. What is today? Sunday? You know what? I might stream tomorrow. I might actually stream tomorrow, because I have classes until, like, 5 p.m. So I might stream at, like 6 p.m. Does anyone want to see me stream at like 6 p.m. EST tomorrow? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you want me to stream 6 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know, maybe not everyone can make it, but I'll be streaming like more and more because this was a lot of fun. A lot of people were chatting. All right, let me try and find your username. Kevin Thomas, I promised you that I would follow you. So I will, cuz you have like the best username ever from what I remember. Dude, hi, I love TempoLion, bro. Like that is an amazing username. Let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Hi, I love TempoLion. Canada. Canadian. Dude, if you're seeing this, I love your videos, bro. I appreciate you so much, bro. Let me add you as a friend, and let me play against you. Here, let me challenge you. Dude, let's play 3 minutes, and let's just do... How do I make this unrated? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I sent you a challenge, bro. Let me know if you got it. I added you as well, by the way. Alright, awesome. You just accepted it. Let me scroll down in the chat because I had to scroll up for that. Yeah, one more game. Don't worry. I got you. 6 p.m. EST. Alright, let me play a move. Alright, good luck, bro. Good luck. Is this literally your first game of chess, bro? You're at 100 on chess.com. I've never seen 100 on chess.com. That is cool, though, bro. If you're just getting into it, or if this is like a new account that you just created, bro, good luck with everything with this account, bro. You got it. Especially... with this username, bro, I'm rooting for you, bro. You better do some big things with this account. No school on Monday? Nah, we still have classes online, unfortunately, bro. Rutgers did not clutch for us. I know a lot of, like, high schools got, like, school off tomorrow, but, yeah. I'm in the NJ area, yep. But Rutgers has online classes tomorrow, unfortunately. So, I'll stream after my classes. But yeah, not earlier in the day, unfortunately. I gotta go to class, guys. I can't skip class, you know? Maybe one day, low-key, if I get, like, big enough where, like, I can skip class, I'll start skipping some classes, like, to stream, but right now, I gotta lock in on the education, too. Y'all should also, like, stay in school, you know? Don't be skipping class, unless you got a good reason, of course. Yeah, dude, I told bro why yes. I promised you a game as well. Yeah, I got you, bro. I told you, but you're the last one. All right, bro. Dude, I love your username, but you just blundered checkmate, bro. You gotta lock in, bro, with this account, dude. I'm gonna be watching out, bro. You better be like 1,000 in like 6 months, bro. You got it, bro. I'm rooting for you. But I love your account, bro. Thanks for the support. All right, bro, why yes? Let's do it. Let's see. Let me search you up. Wait, I gotta scroll up. Give me 1 second. Bro, don't apologize, bro. Like, don't worry about it, bro. You played well. Learn from the game, though. Analyze the game. Learn from your mistakes. Don't worry, bro. You're fine. You're fine. Be confident, bro. Believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you're halfway there. Alright, let me see. Yo, do you mind sending your username in the chat one more time? Bro, why yes. Bro, do a stream during class and I'll be a legend, bro. Dude, that would be sick, bro. One day I'll set that up. The problem is, at Rutgers, the Wi-Fi is hella dodgy. So, like, I might disconnect a lot if I do that. So, might not be the greatest idea. But maybe one day. Low-key, if we can get, like, on the cover of chess.com, 1,000 viewers, I'm playing while I'm in class, bro. That'd be sick, bro. 100%. Oh, wait, is this you right here, Ninja Sword? I'm pretty sure you said that. Ninja Sword. Let me scroll up in chat. That's what I'm doing right now. I gotta, like, fix my chat, bro. I can't show you guys, but, like, on my OBS, like, the chat is, like, literally, like, this big, bro. Like, it's moving so quick. All right, Ninja Sword. Let's do it, bro. Alright, let me send you, like, a follow request, too. Here, I added you as a friend as well. I know, I saw a lot of people, like, add me as a friend after the game. After I end the stream, I'll go back and, like, re-add all of you as friends. So yeah, feel free. Anyone can add me on chess.com. I add everyone back. I don't mind. Make sure you don't abort though, bro. But yeah, Blitz, I'm 2348 right now. My peak rating was like a little bit above 2400. In like a stream very soon, we're gonna try and like get back over 2400 because I gotta like lock in, get to 2400, and then we'll start pushing for 2500 very, very soon. Bro, it's like surprising, bro. Most people think I'm like buns, bro. Like everybody thinks I'm like 500 or something because like of the videos that I make, but low-key, dude, I'm just doing it for fun, bro. So but I don't mind. It's like funny, bro, because everybody's like, yo, are you like 200? Are you like negative 100 on like my comments and stuff? And then I'm like, bro, low key, I'm like 2300, bro. So like I would fry a lot of people in the comment sections. Obviously, there's like a lot of people that would beat me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, there's people that are like 2600 to like 3000 that probably have seen the videos and they would like low key do really well against me. But I don't know. I definitely want to do like some like IRL, like, you know, like Washington Rock State Park or something. Not Washington Rocks, it's just Washington State Park in like New York City, like playing against the chess hustlers like with my meta glasses. I'm gonna do that very, very soon, once the weather gets a little warmer, because right now it's literally like snowing outside. There's literally like a snowstorm in New Jersey, which is like crazy. What's my ELO? Well, over the board it's like 21, almost 2150 USCF. But yeah, online I'm like 2350. Did I get inspired by everyone? Yeah, bro, I got inspired by a lot of like YouTubers like playing chess back in the day, especially like over COVID. I would say like Gotham Chess was huge. Daniel Naroditsky, bro, rest in peace, bro. He was one of my favorites as well. Hikaru, I used to watch a bunch of him. Even when Magnus plays, I know he's not like a traditional like streamer, bro. He is so interesting to watch, like the way he thinks. It's so cool. I also used to watch a lot of Agamator. I don't know if you guys know him. He's pretty big as well. He makes like recaps of like famous games. I used to watch him a lot too. So like all those guys, there's probably a couple more. Oh, the Chess Bros as well, bro. Chess Bros used to be my favorite YouTube channel back in the day. All those guys inspired me like a lot to like start recording videos. Yeah, guys, feel free to just add me like on my chess.com. Just add me as a friend, because it's gonna be way too much like of a hassle like typing in all your names. Like it'd be much easier if you all just type my names. You've never seen snow in person, bro, because you're from Cali. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Snow is like, the concept of snow is really cool, but like then when you're like trying to go outside and like actually do stuff, it's so cold. So like, bro, you're lucky you live in Cali, dude. Like, because I'm gonna like after stream, I'm gonna like probably go eat food, and then I'm gonna have to go shovel snow out of my driveway. So I'm not gonna lie, like when you're shoveling snow and it's like, you know, it's heavy and like it's cold, bro, then like you're happy that you don't have snow for sure. All right, yeah. If you already sent me like a friend request, I'll definitely add you afterwards. We're almost at an hour and a half on this stream. This is probably gonna be the last game, by the way, guys. I've already said like last game for the last 2 people, so like I gotta like stick to my word at this point. Otherwise, I'm gonna be streaming like all night, and I love that. Like at some point, I'm definitely gonna stream like all night for sure. We're gonna do like an overnight stream, maybe like maybe even a 24-hour stream at some point, maybe like on a weekend. Not now, maybe in like a couple months or like a month or 2, but yeah, I'm just trying to get the hang of streaming right now. Yeah, no problem, bro. Yo, thanks for stopping by, Kevin Thomas. I really appreciate it. We had a great game, and I really love your account that you made. Good luck, bro. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, this position, we have a very, very good position. We're up. Oh, actually, we're not up material, but our rook is pinning this guy's bishop. We have a lot more space. We have the bishop pair. His king is a little weak. All of those things are like stuff that you should look for whenever you're playing a chess game. We could centralize the knight and trade. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this guy's starting to play a little faster because he's realizing that, you know, he's going to get flagged. So let's also play a little faster. And now he just blundered a tactic. I knew this guy was going to blunder it if I played a4. Who is behind the camera in your YouTube shorts? Ooh, should I answer that question or should I leave it up to mystery? I'm actually not going to answer that question right now. I will answer that question for sure. Like in the future, I'll answer that question 100%. But I'm gonna leave it up to mystery. Who is the mystery person behind my my camera in YouTube shorts? I don't know. Stay tuned and you will find out eventually. Great question, though. A lot of people wonder that question. All right, oh, this actually, can I take that? Nah, that's too complicated, because then you get bishop takes and then here. So I don't want to allow all that. I'm just going to play queen here. Create some extra threats. We're almost at 500 total views for the stream. That's sick. Dude, I didn't think we were going to get this many people watching. We've had like almost 20 people the whole time, and that is GG, bro. Because rook takes d7 was the big threat, just winning material. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. We just hit the 1 hour and a half mark for this stream. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been TempoLion. I hope all of you have a great day. If you are getting hit by the snowstorm like I am, hopefully you guys stay safe and you stay warm. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow, actually, so check it out, 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. EST. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to post today on my YouTube, Shorts, TikTok, Instagram as well. So great seeing all of you. GG's in the chat for some great games by everybody on stream. Great game, guys. I don't think we lost a single game today to any viewers, but all of you played well, so keep it up, keep training, and hopefully we'll play some more games in the next one. See you guys. Have a good one. Peace.